It's an update on FBG Duck murder trial that just kind of sent the whole trial into a frenzy. A lot of things we didn't know just came out. It seemed like the police released more reports. The Chicago Sun-Times, one of the most famous newspapers, is reporting things today about FBG Duck murder case. It actually started in 2 months, very soon. So y'all hit the like button. Turn me up on YouTube. I think this one of them videos everybody needs to see. So let's make sure we get about 1,000 likes on this video, man. Y'all support me. I don't ask for no donations or nothing. But Duck a legend in the drill culture. I think everybody got to get this update. According to the police and documents that was released to the point where the Chicago Sun-Times is releasing them, it said that King Von killed K.I. Now, we all seen paperwork released that kind of stated him as a suspect and shit like that. But the paperwork that was released today in the Sun-Times said that, oh, it's a bee hoovering over me. Look at that bee trying to get in my thing. Get your ass away, but according to documents, okay? According to documents, it said that King Von killed K.I. And it also says that her brother admitted that that's what happened. And the crazy part is, I think they got it mixed up. I think they saying K.I. brother is FBG Butter. I think FBG Butter is who they talking about in this newspaper. But this says that her brother told, the police that King Von stood over her and shot her multiple times. It also says that her brother was shot while King Von was trying to kill her. And we all know the rumors about FBG Butter being around when K.I. lost her life and shit. It's a lot of sun out there. Let me go over here. We all know the rumors about FBG Butter allegedly being with K.I. when she lost her life and shit like that. So I clearly think he's speaking about FBG Butter in the Chicago Sun-Times. It says that Butter told the police that King Von killed K.I. That's what the paperwork say now. Don't blame me. I'm not putting no rumors out about Butter. I think he's a pretty good dude. I'm just telling you what the paper says, that Butter allegedly. Don't say his name, but I think they're speaking to him, saying that he told the police that K.I. was killed by King Von. It also says a lot of this shit started because O.D. Perry killed, somebody from over there. And I believe K.I. retaliated with something in O Block, allegedly, is what this newspaper saying. It says that's kind of like the groundwork and the starting in the beginning of why Duck was killed. It was a big time gang war. Plenty of people was losing their life from both sides. Even though they was rapping about it and we think some of this rap shit don't be real, according to the paperwork, it's saying that, look, that shit was real. O Block hated Tukaville and Jarrow City and St. Lawrence. Those were enemies, and they claiming that's the reason why Duck died. Now, it started to get deeper. They claimed Duck was downtown shopping for his son when Teasy walked in Milano's. Milano's is actually, like a clothing store. I actually had an opportunity to go to Milano's because I wanted to feel the temperament when Duck died. I couldn't just be doing videos without going in there. So I actually went in Milano's. You can feel the energy in there. One way in, one way out. If something was to happen to you, man, it'll happen. And the store kind of small, so you can tell who in there. According to the police, Teasy walked in the store and seen FBG Duck in there shopping. According to the police, he spoke to him. What's up? Spoke to him and shit like that. It wasn't no altercation or nothing. I'm not sure if Duck even knew that was his enemy. I think Duck was kind of cool with them. I think Dude kind of knew Duck's family and shit like that. But I'm not sure if Duck knew that was his enemy. According to the police, while they was in there, that dude grabbed the phone and low-key backdoored Duck and told the O Block members, hey, Duck up here. Y'all better get up here real fast. His ass up here. Now, you got to remember, Duck lost his life at Dulce Cabana, which is like 5 stores, past Milano. So you can just keep walking down the street and you'll see, Dulce Cabana. According to the police, Teasy called those guys. Duck didn't even know it. Dropped the low on them. They came. They said the shooting lasted under 1 minute, is what they said. The shooting lasted under 1 minute. I believe it was 38 shell casings, 36, 38 shell casings. FBG Duck was shot 16 times, all over his body, man. Motherfucker tried to take Duck out like Al Capone. I don't like that, But the story don't stop there. It kind of get deep. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man, because I think people need to understand how wicked this was, According to them, that's not where it stopped at. They said that, after Duck was killed, after he was murdered, the next day they picked up a phone call from C Murder, okay? And they said C Murder, they got it, they when they do their homework and finally go through his phone and shit, I guess once they get arrested or whatever the fuck, you know, I'm maybe fast forwarding shit, but they say they found text messages in his phone that told somebody that King Von put the hit on FBG Duck. They saying they got messages that clearly says he said this. And they say not only did he do that, he sent the news link, a news article link about Duck getting killed to somebody. You know, then they claim they found, you know, like his number and shit, like inside of a car. So this shit felt like it was real sloppy. Like ain't nobody really do their homework on this shit, you know, when you really do your math into this shit. But they claim that, you know, they know for a fact that King Von killed KI. And that I guess they didn't have enough evidence to prosecute it, but I believed in the future they was going to eventually link her death to him. Uh, you know, I'm not sure if King Von would still be the big time rapper if he was still alive. You know, he was involved in a lot of crimes. Looked like they trying to put the shooting on him that Lil Durk escaped out of in Atlanta. And then, you know, his name involved in a lot of murder cases. So I'm 100% sure that FBG Duck, you know, murder case is going to be real strong. And it's going to last a long time. And I'm almost 100% sure that, you know, Von's career would have been cut short according to the feds and authorities would have charged him with all kind of crimes. But according to the Chicago Sun-Times, Duck's death was over that war that happened over there. Wasn't really over the money on the head, even though they saying Von did put money on his head. But his death was because of that beef, that war that we all heard through the rap songs, through the Exposing Me, through the Dead Bitches, through all them songs. We knew exactly what the rap war was about, and they saying that's why Duck died. And they also saying that King Von did kill K.I., and that K.I. brother who was shot when she got killed told the police that, which people saying was Butter. And they also saying Teasy walked inside of Milano's and synced Duck and faked it off like he was all cool, all 100. And right when Duck didn't notice, he made that call. Duck lost his life, was shot Al Capone style over 30 sometimes, body riddled with bullets, hit 16 times. His girl was even targeted. Like she wasn't shot by mistake, she was targeted. And the police saying that they got video camera and all kind of shit that shows O Block running up in there. So I find this crazy, man. This is very strong. Remember, Duck murder case is going to be in less than 2 months. It's in October, I believe, on the 2nd. It's going to be downtown at the Federal Building. You know, all 6 of these guys. The one thing I can say is, you know, TZ ain't being charged with one of the guys that shot at Duck, even though he's still being charged with the murder. Because I guess if you're affiliated, it's these racketeering charges, RICO charges. But, you know, it looks like, you know, they got so much evidence on what happened. Everybody played a part in it that I'm not sure if people gonna even get deals in this shit, you know. According to the police, it was 4 gunmen, though. I will tell you that. They said it was 4 gunmen. So one person just drove. I'm not sure if that guy gonna be offered a get out of jail free card, but that's what the police are saying. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. I find this crazy, man. It took a lot of people to take Duck out, to be honest with you, you know. And but Duck wasn't a saint now. Listen to some of his songs, some of the people he hung with. You know, Duck was well aware that something like this could happen. He said it in his music. He said it in his songs and shit like that. But if it ever come down to that day, just put some money in the safe to make sure that you know what I'm saying? So he knew it was a possibility that some street shit out here can happen. But that's very sad, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. I want 1,000 likes on this video if y'all rock with me. People need to know this information because it's a lot of fake information now. But this is official. They claiming that Butter allegedly told them that King Von killed KI. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the only truth.